This post is a few days old, but I want to talk about it. That every time you hit Diamond 3, you're going on a loss streak down to Plat 1. And when I was reading the replies, it didn't seem like anybody was too helpful. People are just saying that Plat has been terrible, and then people talk about games being stomped. At the end of the day, that's true about every rank. And if you throw a pro player in a Plat lobby, they're going to stomp the lobby. No pro player is going to be stuck in Plat. That's just never going to happen. So I want to look at this gameplay. This is your most recent loss I could find, and just by looking at the scoreboard, dying 24 times, even if you have 40 kills, is crazy. On top of that, an immediate red flag I see is the amount of characters you played in just this one game alone. Okay, I skipped over your first life because you played Magneto, and it just kind of looked like you were a little bit lost on tank. You weren't really looking at your team. You were wasting bubble cooldowns. That was kind of the summary of it. And right here, you built ult fairly quickly on Squirrel Girl, but a lot of this is just spamming damage down main. And you're positioned like right in the center of the lane the entire time. I'm okay with you spamming down main just because you are a Squirrel Girl, but you want to use cover. Shoot, poke back in, shoot, poke back in, shoot, poke back in. She doesn't have the fastest rate of fire, so just standing out in the open, shooting shot after shot after shot like this has you very exposed. Now right here in this situation, it doesn't matter exactly because it's only Thor in front of you, but this is going to be a reoccurring theme, I know for sure. See right here, we're going to see what I'm talking about. You're spamming down main, there's zero cover to your left or right. You cannot hide from any incoming damage. They pop rocket ult, which means they're also doing more damage than before. Okay, your team does this, and you try to jump into it. I don't know why you're trying to jump into the center of the enemy team. I understand you're a Squirrel Girl, you do a lot of damage, you have ult. Although I would not ult here because you run a very high risk of your ult going straight off the edge right here. And I just would not want to risk that. But you jump in right here with zero cover. I know you have support ult, but you're not taking any damage. You jump right dead center, and then you walk out and die. Squirrel Girl also dies. Or not Squirrel Girl, Invisible Woman also dies. If you were standing back here, behind this wall, and just spamming in there, you would have gotten more value. You still would not be taking damage. You weren't taking damage when you were standing wide out in the open. And they're all distracted by your team on point in support ults. You can just sit here and spam, 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 spam. You would have been way safer if they push you. You get the health back. And you can just keep falling back like this. And shoot like this. You jumping into the support ult actually got you killed. You need to use natural cover. Not using natural cover is such a major problem for a lot of players. Right here is another good example of you just walking down main constantly. Why are we just walking down main right here? Like, it doesn't matter, your team's winning, right? But you would win more games if in this situation right here, you guys, you know, get a pick, you're up on numbers, if you just walk this way, through this building. Watch. Boom. You get a kill. Do not think you have to go down main at all. Walk in this building and shoot them from the side. Walk around them. Make sure they don't have an escape. Instead, you walk main. And what it does is it gives them all of this space. Because nobody goes through this building. So they can just walk out if they want. Right here, if these are better players, they can walk through this building. Use this as cover, get the health back, walk back like this. And what is your team really going to do about it? They can also just walk back this way and slowly kite back like this. If you walk through this building, all of this becomes dangerous. They now have to watch out for a random Squirrel Girl nuts flying at them from the side while your team's pressuring from the front. It creates a crossfire. Your team's sending damage this way, and then you're sending damage this way. Their only option is to stand behind this wall right here. But standing behind that wall is very little cover for an entire team. And even if they are standing behind that wall, you can walk up right here. and start pressuring them some more. You're up on numbers, and if your team continues to walk up like this, they're going to bend the corner. So then you just pinch them. Honestly, you're Squirrel Girl, so I don't even think you have to walk up right here, because you can just bounce the nuts off the wall and hit them around the corner. But instead, if this was a, you know, better ranked team, they would probably just walk out. Okay, this is another situation where you're just spamming down main. And I know you just got a kill, but look at your tanks. Tank is pushed up to here. You have quite a bit of space. Your thing is going to follow it, right? Why don't you just walk to the right a little bit and jump up here? You jump up here, you get to shoot at their supports. I know Rocco just died because you hit him with a nut, but right here you can just start shooting at Cloak. And where's Cloak going to hide? She can't go anywhere except in here. And if she's in here, she's trapped, right? Like, look. And if you're in here, you're just trapped. She cannot get out unless they win the team fight. If Emma dies, which your entire team's there and she's about to get grabbed by your Emma, she's going to die. This Cloak is screwed. Because Cloak cannot run from you up here. You're just going to spam nuts at her and she's going to die. She can switch forms, try to fly up here to get out, but again, it's going to take a while and you're going to be spamming stuff at her. You can easily kill her. Her only option to not die to you is to go under here. But then she's going to die to your team if they lose the team fight. You need to be taking these off angles and not just spamming down main. It's really, really important. And this is going to be an issue that persists with every single character that you played. I don't remember all the characters that you played, but I know I saw Moon Knight, and I'm sure it's going to be an issue with Moon Knight. This is good positioning. I don't mind this. It's not an off angle, but it's a different angle than the rest of your team is at. Because you being up here means that the enemy team has to aim up. They have to aim up, and if they're aimed up, that means they're not aimed at your team. Your team takes less damage as a byproduct of that. They're taking less random spam from the enemy. Attention is a resource in this game. It's a thing in every game. Attention is a resource in every single game. And the more attention that you can force the enemy team to give you, the better off you are. Because that means your team can do things more freely because the enemy team isn't focusing. Right here you look a little bit lost, and again, we're just going down main. You're up so many kills, just walk up here. Walk up here and shoot. Walk up here and shoot. Walk up in here and shoot. If you have this space entirely, because your tank's about to walk up, go up here. You go up here, you can just spam their spawn, or if they touch point, you just spam down to point. And then, again, remember, attention is a resource. The enemy team can't really contest point, can't really kill your team on cart, because they have to turn around and deal with you. Their attention is facing this way. If their attention is facing this way, your team shoots them in the back. It feels like the way you play, at least with Squirrel Girl right now, you're just kind of hoping to get some lucky kills by spamming. And, like, again, like, we're just spamming down main. I don't mind a couple shots right here, but do it as you're walking over here. You're not even showing an intention to walk over here. If you walk over here and you walk up these stairs, look at this. Imagine spamming down at them like this. And then you don't even have to, like, hope to get lucky, right? You don't have to hope for a lucky kill. You can flat out see, hey, Mr. Fantastic here. Let's try to shoot at him specifically. And if you miss, you know, whatever you miss, you might still get a random kill because it's Squirrel Girl. But you can attack him with intent. Right now, when we go to your point of view, it just feels like you're just shooting at the clump of enemy players. Like, look. You don't really know who you're going to hit, but you're just hoping you hit somebody. Again, why are we crossing here? You have no cover. No cover whatsoever. If Magneto right-clicks you right there, and Jeff shoots you, and Magneto shoots you, and you die. But if you go up here, you can use this wall for cover. You can bounce the Squirrel Girl nuts off the wall, hit Magneto, you can shoot at Jeff. And if you're shooting at Jeff, Jeff can't heal. Jeff has to retreat. Jeff should die, realistically. Like, where Jeff is right now, he can't get the cover quick enough if you go up here. But even if you don't kill him, Jeff cannot heal because he has to escape. Jeff cannot heal because he has to shoot back at you. Healing is the last thing Jeff can do. If Jeff is just sitting here healing, when you're up here, you kill him for free. The rest of this replay is just me echoing the same. The rest of the replay is just me echoing the same thing. So if you really want to climb, to diamond, here's what I want you to do. Use cover, natural cover, and 2, use off angles. By use off angles, I mean do not stand in main. Look for an alternate way to shoot the enemy team. If this is main right here, you try to find somewhere over here or over here. That's all you have to do. If you do these 2 things, you will take less damage and you will divert the enemy's attention away from your team. And just with these 2 things, I promise you, you will get in diamond and stay in diamond. If you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe. If you want me to review any other games, if you have any other questions, you can always message me on Discord.